guys, the squirrels got my berries. Look, he got 1, 2, the big one up there, 3. Oh my god, he got it. Oh, I'm so mad right now. He got so many of them. Mr. Robin, are you the one that got my berries?
Hey guys, it's Luvableviet and I'm finally back with another A Day in My Life video. I know I've been away since forever, but I'm back, and I'm back with a Day in My Life Father's Day weekend because I literally did not upload anything for June. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, don't forget to hit the like button as well as the bell button so you'll be notified when we have a new video out. And as you know, I do upload every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and we are going back into that, so don't forget to check to make sure you are subscribed and you are notified. And as always, this is today's reminder, and that's live every day with gratitude. I am super thankful to be alive and to be a part of your life. Thank you so much for being a part of our Lovable family. By the way, beside YouTube, we do have an Instagram that we love to update you guys in. Go ahead and follow us on both our social media. This is my personal Instagram as well as Kate and Kara's Instagram. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Kara is putting on a show. You ready? Ready? Yeah! Yes! 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 Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. You know more than that. You were doing all of them.
Honestly, I did not get to record when she was saying this super clearly and she knew all the word perfectly. I was super proud. I went to grab the camera and she decided she didn't want to do it right for the camera. What do you know? Oh well, right? Anyways, though it's June, for some odd crazy reason, we do have cold day. That's just how Massachusetts is. One day it's like 100 degrees and your skin is gonna melt off. The other day, out of nowhere, it's cold. So because it's super early in the morning, I decided to put on a jacket for the girls because I cannot afford them getting sick. Again.
Thế đi, mình có cái slide bự hơn kia kìa. Làm gì vậy?
After breakfast, Daddy is going to play with the girls and Erica is going to help, so I feel at ease. I'm gonna go ahead and go grocery shopping because today I am cooking for my father-in-law as well as the neighbor who has been feeding us extremely well, and I'm super thankful for them. And we're also cooking for one of Chris' friends because he is just a part of our family and he's just super wonderful. But first, I do have to grab myself a cup of coffee just to wake myself up, and it's such a beautiful Father's Day. If this video is late, I'm sorry, but yes, I did record this on Father's Day, and it's an amazing day to be alive. And if you love my lemon print ruffle dress that hides my fatty stomach, I will link that down below. I honestly get so much compliment for something so simple. It's like kind of a smock dress, but it gets the job done. It makes me look well prepared. After grabbing my coffee, I had to go drop off a whole bunch of new shipment that everyone was ordering. Thank you so much, by the way, for ordering from my love.shantea Instagram. I truly appreciate all your business. After shipping off everything, I had to head on over to Costco, and I found this really cute Cedar Summit craft house. It looks like this when it's all done. I'm just really impressed by it. I know the kid probably do not need it, but I kind of want it, so vote down below if you want to see me put this together because bro, this looks so legit. Like I would literally build a floor for it. It has like an eating bench area right here. It's just so cute. What do you think? Should I get it? So comment that down below and let me know.
So this is what happened, right? I came home, I didn't understand why my berries are dying, and now I realize it. The reason why my strawberry on one of the buckets are dying is because, well, two reasons. One, the birds were trying to make a nest in it, so it was digging this thing up. I just covered it up. That's why it was dying. And then the birds are also the one that has been eating my berries. Look at this. So yeah, pretty much I am not a happy person at the very moment. And it gets worse. Would you look at that? That is them. Okay? Hold on. So they literally peck at it. So they land on here and then they start pecking at my berries and they don't finish, they just want to just destroy. Look at this one. Look at this one. So when I came home, I had to like put this one up this morning. I thought it was okay. This one is the one where the bird decided, oh, I'm gonna make a nest here because it's free. I came, tapped the nest, tell them get out. Now I swear to God, get away, okay? You're loathing. Look at that. Look at that. That's them. Just sitting there, looking, stalking. And I'm freaking mad because, well, these were doing fine, but look at them now. It's rotting. It's rotting away because nutrients aren't getting to it due to the bird digging up holes. I'm going to try moving it once again. I might just put it all over there or just take it off completely because I am honestly livid at this point. Yay! More Amazon stuff!
After the unboxing, it is now 10:30 and that means it's time to kill these lobster. I bought a total of 20 lobster. I work in group of 5 because I do divide this up prior to cooking, just because if a family has 4 per person, then I would make 5 lobster. If a family has 3 people, then I would make 4 full lobster. This is just for serving size. That is why I choose to do this. When I'm feeding the family, I'm putting 10 lobster for the family total and 5 for Richie family and 5 for the family next door. I actually have many different recipes for my ginger lobster, to be very honest. I love making Szechuan style, which is my ultimate favorite. I get a lot of compliment for it, but my father-in-law cannot eat spicy food, so of course I have to make it into a different version. Yes, you can starch this or you can choose not to starch this. It really depends on you and how you make it. I am making this in 2 separate style. Once again, I will be making this the 2 different style on my cooking channel, which is going to be started for October. I'm still working on it. It's still private. Everything's private, but once it goes live, just like how this channel is, it's going to be a weekly upload kind of thing. So yeah, I know people like really big lobster, but to be very honest, if you get them at 1.25 pounds, their meat is actually just perfect, not too chewy and just plump enough. I do separate the tails by themselves versus the head and the claw by themselves. And this is how much 5 lobster will yield. The proper method to this is wash them, let them dry, cut them, split them, and let them dry once again. Wait 5 to 10 minutes. And when they feel dry, it's time to now season. I got these seasoning at the local store. I will link it down below. This is actually the starch you use, and this is how much those 2 bags yield, and per every 5 lobster you will need at least that much, and you can just, you know, sprinkle this on top. If you're more like meticulous, you can actually put this in a bowl so that, you know, you don't lose as much seasoning, but it's really up to you. Now I wait 30 minutes, and while I wait, I actually went up, gave the girl a bath because they came in and they were dirty, and this is what they're wearing to grandparents' house today.
Now it's Kate's shoes, okay. Wow. Kate, whose shoes is that? Oh? Oh, Kara, look how dirty you are. You got it all over your body and face? How did it get there? Oh, Lord. Bless you. Achoo, bless you. Aww, so sweet, Katie. Oh. Mama's shoes is what? Mama's shoes is Kate's shoes. Are you walking in my shoes? You're wearing my same kind of moo dress and you're walking in my shoes. Kara wants my shoes too, it seemed like. Kara wants it too. She's pouting. Are you pouting? You gonna show Daddy? Stop it.
Daddy shoes.
Daddy shoes.
Daddy.
Gì đẹp quá. Có cái gì đẹp quá vậy?
Shoes.
Đẹp.
Whose shoes is it? Giày của ai vậy? Kara, you're in my way.
No.
Kara? Kate? Whose shoes is that?
Gì đẹp quá.
You should see her in my high heels. It killed. She was trying to walk in my high heel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kara nó chưa đòi vào mấy phòng cái đó à?
No, Kate won't let her. She's only looking at what Kate's doing. She's being influenced by Kate. Katie, you dress like Mama. Wear a long maxi dress and sandal. Yeah, you look just like me. I love it. Yes, yes. Why? Tại sao con itchy? Why? Itchy. Ngứa. Itchy. Itchy. Oh. Can you put that back, please? Cắt đi. Cắt vào kia. Put it back. It's dirty. Go put it back, Katie. It's dirty.
Now that the kids are ready, it's time for me to also get ready. This is what I'll be wearing. I will link this dress down below in the description bar as well if you're interested in purchasing. And let me tell you, it makes you look really, really thin. It's just really well put together and it's really relaxing. It feels nice for today's hot weather. So now I'm going to go ahead and transfer everything to a bowl. It's time to starch everything. And while I'm doing this, my husband is going to help me kill all the lobster, the rest of the lobster, and, you know, help me prep them because I do have new clothes on and I don't want to chop the lobster when I have new clothes on. However, the kids are being quite a handful, so we're going to drop them off at the parent house just so they can hang out with their cousin, they can hang out with grandma and grandpa, and we can have a clear space to work. If you love Kate and Cara outfit, I will also link that down below. I just find it so freaking cute on them. I love watermelon like design, I guess, but I don't know. I think Kara's just rocking this outfit super, super cute. Like, so far I posted this on my Instagram and everyone's going mad over the outfit. If you're interested, click on the read more button down below this video and you can buy the same for your babies.
Wow, halfway done now, young lady. So naughty. Look at that. Who did that mess? Ôi trời ơi. Hey, I'm not picking up after you anymore. You stop it right now. You running laps, huh? Hi. Hi, Kara. Hi. Hi, birdie. I love you. I love you. His name, O-B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, and Bingo was her name. Oh, Kara, is it breakfast time? It's breakfast time. What do we say? Eat, eat, eat now. Hi, Kate. Good morning. My two little twinsy. You're so cute today. Mm. You want cake, please? What would you like for breakfast?
Okay, yeah.
Cake? You want cake for breakfast? Okay, we can have some. We can have some cake for breakfast. She meant the muffin. No. What are you doing? Mama, what? I love you.
Nose.
Nose. Eyes. Mouth. Nose.
Hey.
Head. Ooh.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's your wand.
What's that? What's that?
You want to be in the camera too? Hi. Kiss. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you for letting me kiss you. Monkey jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped their head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkey bumping on the bed.
Anyways, it is now time to head on over to Grandma and Grandpa's house.
Hi, pretty baby. Yes. Oh my goodness, Kate, you're so pretty. Look at Kate. The moment I put on the camera, she put on her sunglasses, looking all cool. Oh, wow. You have the pout. You know that? You have a modeling pout. And you? Yes, yes. Con đẹp quá à.
Mama,
I know. You look so cute in that. Mama got you a Chanel vintage.
After dropping them off, we went back to the grocery store because I needed quite a few more things, and more of his friend heard that I was making my favorite dish, or their favorite dish of mine. They asked for some, so we had to go buy more lobster just so we can make more for everybody else. But now that we're home, I'm back onto my smock because yeah, it's going to, whenever you're chopping lobster, it's gonna create a lot of splish splash. And I got a really good deal on the green onion. I like the thicker stalk one for this particular dish. You don't want the thin onion, you want to find the one that's more fat, like real fat, like this one. And you do want to chop it into 3 or 2 chunks depending on how long your leaves are. I don't like the mash up and ugly part of the leaf because this particular dish is all about presentation. So yeah. And after I cut it into the right appropriate amount, I'm going to separate it, and then I'm going to wash them separately with salt. So the bottom part you separate, the leafy part you separate. The leafy part, you don't want to overcook it. The bottom part, you can overcook it a little bit more just because everything will seep in, and you can actually do a lot of design with this thicker area, or the thicker like bottom part of the onion.
So I'm prepping the ginger. Get the one that's really big because trust me, it tastes better. We got 10 more lobster. I know, last minute stuff because he told his friend that I was making it and they all want some. So I'm cooking for my family as well as his friends and our neighbor that always feed as well. These have already been pre-marinated. You'll also need a lot of garlic if you want to taste it anyways. The only difference is I'm going to also add this to it because I love a green. But technically you don't need that. And yeah, let's get started.
So the reason why this takes all day to do is because the preparation, I'm a neat freak as well. I like to clean everything properly. Everything has to be dry properly before I cook. So yeah, it does take like the whole day just to cook this for 30 people. So here's one of the design. If it's like the middle part, I just slice it in half just to give it a nice freshy green. You don't really need this part as much. For the bottom part, however, be careful when you're doing this. You can split the top part just so it looks like a flower. I think it makes the dish look prettier, but you don't need to do this. And next, it's time to prepare the ginger. And for the ginger, you're going to need a lot of ginger. So I'm going to go ahead and wash all of it. Then I'm going to take the skin off. Then I'm going to do 2 to 3 different cuts with it. It's really up to you. You can just smash this and cut it into, you know, thicker slice, which will be really easy to cook with still. But if you want it to be nice and fancy and like presentable, you should cut it into different type. Just because, remember, the ginger is not like a perfect carrot, you know, it's gonna have all these like nooks and crannies and small part that you really can't use and it won't be a perfect strip. So the thicker part of the ginger, you make strip with it. The smaller part, you dice it up, and it's great for whenever you're cooking because it really do release all the flavor beautifully. And I'm so sorry, but my kids are going crazy out there in the living room when I'm voicing this over. When cooking this meal, everything is messy, and I mean it's super messy, so it's really important to keep the area clean. So I'm now going to show you how I'm doing the ginger. Let's say I split this in half. See how it's not even perfect? The longest run is literally only in the middle, and so I'm going to do my best to get a lot of the strip. The strip part of the ginger is really good decoration piece, and so you usually use that last just because you only need it kind of cook to soak in all the juice. But the ginger strip should look kind of yellowish brown when it's done, just because it makes the dish look so much more fancy. The dice part is the broken or the small part that I can't use, and I love using that when I am trying to heat the pan up to really like break the ginger and really get the scent or the smell of the ginger really infuse into the oil. Because once the ginger juices are in the oil and I'm shaking or I'm cooking the lobster in, then it coats the lobster evenly with this amazing scent. On average, you would need a whole ginger per every 5 lobster. I didn't show you how much ginger I'm using, and honestly there's like no actual measurement because I personally love the gingery taste. Some people do not, so it's really up to you, you know, to do this based on your taste. After I am done with doing or preparing the ginger, it's now time to mince the garlic, and yes, you're going to need a whole lot of garlic. I purchased these pre-peeled one just because it's going to save me some time, but all I do is I smoosh it with the butcher knife and then I mince it up. You can use a blender for this as well, but I kind of like the texture when it's more coarse. That's why I choose to do it this way. And now this is how much I got in garlic from just 1 packet. I know it looks super easy, but doing 20 lobsters, well 25 lobster are not easy, mainly because you have to time it. It does take 5 to 10 minutes for the lobster to kind of dry off. You do have to marinate every 30 minutes. I'm not sure how fast it takes for you to chop a lobster, clean your lobster and do all of that, but I know and I time myself, so you know, I know how long it's going to take to get this done perfectly so that every batch is nice and fresh, and by the time it's time to cook, I can cook everything at the same time. And yeah, it looks easier on video than it is in real life. But now it is time to deep fry everything.
Need some more oil.
I know. My head is always so big.
Okay, as for the oil, I really recommend using canola oil just because I feel like it really gives us an even like sizzle. For this step to happen, you do have to get some help because you keep running back and forth. It's going to be hard to cook, deep fry, as well as to starch this. And remember, you don't have to starch this. It's really up to you. And honestly, after like every 10 lobster, you do have to change your oil, which is why on this one I'm still deep frying, but on the other one I already started the cooking of the first 5 lobster. And what I add in here is just veggie oil, the ginger, as well as garlic.
One green onion, what's the other one?
The other one is on the bottom of it. The bottom of it matter more. You always go ahead first.
It's nice to cook in portion only because then you're ensured that every piece is seasoned perfectly or evenly. I know it's a lot of work, but you know, you do have to kind of divide this into head first, then claws, and then tails.
Okay, sugar. It's not enough. You know all you put over there on the end, and the thing is salt and pepper? That's what's inside.
So the step that you didn't see is the sugar. I didn't talk about it because I was talking to my husband. But yes, you do sprinkle sugar on top of this so it can be evenly sweetened. And yeah, now I'm just shaking it up, making sure that it gets an even spread. So now I'm going to create another pan just because I have so much to do in the short amount of time, and the cooking part is just, it's crazy. But once again, I added the oil, and then the ginger and scallion are mixed together, so that's both in there. And after that gets a nice toasty brown, I'm going to add in the green scallion. And yes, you can use the top or the bottom, is really up to you. But yeah, it's just to create a nice pasty base. I'm going to go ahead and now add ginger to my other pan just because the lobster, it has already soaked in all the flavor. I've already stirred it up. It's off camera, by the way. I'm going to add a lid on it just because the ginger, once steam, will release the gingery scent. I really love that about it. So yeah, it's just going back and forth one pan to the other. So as you can see, in the other pan, I did overstuff the pan, so in order to make up for it, so I can split it up evenly, I have to re-sauce everything. And by this time, I have to add in the longer strip ginger because that's the stuff that the other thing was already on. And I have to re-add in the oyster sauce just by a little bit, just to really get that scent into these ginger as well as the scallion. I might also need to add a little bit of the end product just because, you know, gives it more texture and it has to be the same taste. So now I'm going to go ahead and take half of that lobster and put it in here just because then it'll be easier for me to taste the sauce or evenly distribute the sauce. I pretty much just rinse and repeat and do this to all 20 lobster, and then that is done. Total prepping time 4 hours. Total cooking time 3 hours. It honestly wasn't till my husband had to help me cook that he realized that this took a lot of work, and that is why I don't make this very often. And the best part is, it always turned out phenomenal because his is the end result in 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, boo boo. Oh yeah. I already dropped everyone else's portion off. This is for Or to snack on tonight. Wow. Richie, I already dropped my neighbor's one off.
I'm so glad I got done with this right on time. It is time for dinner. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you would like to watch this in a full video, don't forget to subscribe. I will announce my new cooking channel very soon. But for now, don't forget to check out these other great videos.